Easy people, welcome back to my channel at Big Steve MCFC. Super Cup, uncharted waters, never done this before, never played in this before. Wednesday, 10 p.m. local time, 8 p.m. UK time, Manchester City versus Seville. The Super Cup, the winners of the Champions League versus the winners of the Europa League. It's in the Olympiacos Stadium, can't even pronounce it, Apiapados Stadium, whatever it's called. Yeah, can't wait for it. I'm flying out for the game with Daps, Imran and a few of the lads. We're going to have a few days in Greece and soak up the Super Cup atmosphere, something a little bit different. Yeah, don't know what to expect, Blues. Don't know. You know what I mean? It's a trophy. Only the winners of the Champions League and the Europa League get to play for it. So it is what it is. I'm just looking forward to getting out there and relaxing and enjoying a good game of football and maybe bringing something back that this club's never won before. You know what I mean? So you're going to get the people who say it's a Mickey Mouse Cup and all that. Okay, I get that. You know what I mean? I get that. It's only a one-off cup, but Manchester City Football Club have never won it before. You know what I mean? We've never been involved in it. So it's great for us to do that. If we can go away to Greece Wednesday night and win the Super Cup and bring it back, fantastic. You know what I mean? It's more game time. It's more rhythm for the lads. It's something new. It's something new I've never experienced, and all the Blues going over there are going to have the time of their lives. So I can't wait for it. And anyone that says it's this Mickey Mouse and all that, just don't worry about it, Blues. Listen, we've got the World Club Cup coming in December as well. That's uncharted waters. We've never done that. Saudi Arabia. That's going to be a mad one. So I'm looking forward to it. We're flying out there on Tuesday morning. Going to get there, relax, chill out, and soak it up. So keep your eye on my Instagram and TikToks and things. I'll try and bring a bit of content and let you know what the atmosphere is like and how it's going out there. But Seville, we played them twice last season. We beat them in Seville 4-0. Erling Haaland with a brace. Phil Foden, Ruben Diaz, 4-0 in Seville. Quite comfortable. We dominated the game over there. And then we played them back at the Etihad. I remember it being a really, really horrendous night. Rain, sleet, it was horrendous. But we beat them 3-1. I think Mahrez scored. Alvarez scored. I know that. And who else scored at home? Seville. Rico Lewis scored his first goal. So I remember the game well. We did okay. So overall against Seville last season, we dominated them. We're going into this game unsure on the fitness of Ruben Diaz, unsure on the fitness of Johnny Stones, and one player definitely out will be Kevin De Bruyne. Will Pep take this game really serious and field a very strong team to get this trophy in the bank? Or will he use it to give minutes to players who are still getting up to speed for the season? I don't know. I'd like to take it serious. I'd like to win this trophy. I'd like to bring it back to Manchester. You know what I mean? Get it in the cabinet. It's something we've never done before. Seville, they started their campaign on Friday, same as us. They played Valencia away at home. Sorry, they got beat 2-1. I think they had a man sent off. I spoke to a Seville supporter, just asked his feelings on the game. He seems to think Seville were very poor at home against Valencia. Looking at the starting lineup, it looks more or less the same team that they had last season. I don't think they've gone out and spent big loads of money. I don't think there's anyone new in that starting lineup. Jesus Navas, ex-Manchester City player, obviously always put a shift in for Manchester City. Navas I think he's their captain. He's been there that long. Ivan Rakitic in midfield for them, Croatian international, ex-Barcelona. He's quality. He's always been quality, but he's getting a bit long in the tooth. They're the couple of players. El Nesri up front, I think he scores quite a few goals, but he also misses a lot of sitters. But Sevilla are a good team. They've got good support. I don't know how many they're going to bring to the Super Cup. I have encountered Seville before. Away in Seville a few years ago, it was a bit moody. I'm hoping there's none of that over here in Greece. Greece can get a little bit moody as well, Blues. You know what I mean? Olympiacos fans. I spoke to a Greek supporters club last week, and he just mentioned that the locals can get a little bit excited. You know what I mean? If the English are coming to town. So we don't want any of that. I want a chicken gyros, yeah, and a Coke Zero, and not to get my head burnt. That's all I want. And City to win the Super Cup. You know what I mean? That is all I want. But we'll see. For them who like the regular updates on Daps's clothing attire, please tune in Tuesday morning, Stansted Airport. We will give you an update on whether he's wearing a sky blue Machino, whether he's going pink, whether he's going all lemon on us. We don't know. You know what I mean? But I know there's quite a few fans of MCFC Daps's clothing choices, so we'll try and get them in. But no, Blues, there's not an awful lot to say. It's something we've never done before, the Super Cup. It'd be good to see players like Cole, Mcfc maybe get some minutes. Be good to see Kovacic, Calvin Phillips. You know, I spoke to Calvin briefly after Burnley. He's fit, he's raring to go. I think he's waiting for his time. This is a game where Calvin Phillips could come in, you know what I mean, and you know, put a shift in and make a claim for a starting spot. But it's going to be a long season. There's a lot of players and a lot of competition in that midfield. Kevin De Bruyne being injured now. Maybe Paqueta coming in. Doku, the winger from Rennes. We've got, you know, we're linked strongly with them two this week. I think personal terms have been agreed with Paqueta and Doku. But we just seem to be finding it hard to get the fees over the line. I think the transfer market is mad. I think the Caicedo deals just took it to another level. I think Saudi Arabia are marching on, just buying whoever they want. Neymar's on his way going there now. So it is what it is, Blues. We've just got to take it easy. Make sure, you know, we get it done. Make sure that we don't get hammered. You know what I mean? Don't feel the under strength team and get beat. Let's keep the rhythm going from Burnley. Let's keep it marching, moving forward. And just enjoy it. If you're going out there, be safe, enjoy it. I'm trying to find some bars where we can all sort of meet up on the Tuesday, where we're all together and we can have a bit of a sing-song and that. Some guy did mention a bar to me, but I haven't confirmed it. I know the 1894 group mentioned some street. A couple of Blues were there last night, said it's not the greatest. So let's try and find a decent bar. Keep an eye on my Instagram and stuff, and let's get out there and enjoy it. But everybody else, if you're watching at home, you know, it's just something new. Like I say, there's nothing else to say about it. I'm just looking at getting the minutes in the players' legs, giving players like Cole Palmer and that a go. It'd be good to see Erling get on the score sheet again and keep on moving. But I think the players are going to be excited by it. I think it's a little distraction from the Premier League. We've got a massive game on Saturday against Newcastle. Newcastle have just hammered Aston Villa, who a lot of people were saying Villa were going to do this, going to do that. Newcastle have hammered them. So Newcastle are coming to the Etihad confident. So we've got to make sure we don't have a European hangover. We just make sure we fly back on Thursday, 1 day recovery, and then Etihad 8 o'clock on Saturday night. We're not feeling it. You know what I mean? We've got to be on it. And obviously, if someone said, would you rather win the Super Cup or get the 3 points against Newcastle? I'd rather have the 3 points against Newcastle, to be honest. I mean, the Super Cup's great. It's new, and it's a trophy, but I think this Premier League is going to be tough this season. I think every point is going to be worth its weight in gold. So, you know what I mean? I'd take the points. But listen, I'm enjoying it. Let's get out there to Greece. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can win this against Seville. And then get back to business on Saturday. Other than that, Blues, transfers, Paqueta and Doku, they seem to be the most realistic targets. I believe Cancelo's going to end up at Barcelona on loan with an option to buy. I think that's the only option for him. I don't think he fits in at Manchester City anymore. I don't think he fits in around the squad. I believe West Ham are trying to get Cole Palmer. Whether Pep wants to let Cole go as part of a deal, I don't think he'll let him go permanent, but whether he lets him go, you know, on loan. James Mcfc seems to be in no man's land for me. I don't know whether he's part of the first team squad, whether he gets a move, whether he's good enough. I don't know. That's up to the manager. And then you've got people like Taylor Harwood-Bellis. You've got people like Tommy Doyle who are just floating around at the club. I don't know what the situation is. So I think in the next couple of weeks, City will get another couple of signings in. Tommy Doyle, Harwood-Bellis will probably go out on loan or be sold. McAtee and Cole Palmer's future will be made clearer. And I believe we'll be set then. If we can get Doku and Paqueta in, I think our squad's looking good. Plenty of options all over the park. You know, plenty of people that can play in 3 or 4 different positions. And I think we'll be all right. So anyway, that's my Super Cup preview. It's not massive. I don't want to go into it too much. I don't really know what Pep's going to play. I don't know what team Seville's going to play. All I know is it's unknown for us. Let's get out to Greece, enjoy it. Let's win this Super Cup, bring it back to Manchester. Please like, subscribe to my channel. We're over 20k now. There's a competition on Instagram to win a shirt. The winner was announced yesterday. The more followers and subscribers we get, the more we can do some giveaways. But I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate everybody, what you're doing for me on socials and all the kind words when I see you at the stadium. I really appreciate it. So come on, City. Let's get this Super Cup in the cabinet. Like Gary Cook said all them years ago, you need to build a bigger trophy cabinet because this club is going to fill it with trophies. And I tell you what, Gary Cook, you was right, our kid. Come on the Super Cup Blues, Chicken Gyros, Wednesday night, we're having it.